Good morning. We just wanted to share this with you, and it is several pages, so it's just easier to do a video. This is a public records request for the county administrator's calendars from April, specific date um, to, I believe it was the end of October. So this is what the county gave us, and it could be not all inclusive, but I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that we thought were kind of interesting. Um, no opinion as to what's going on or if it's just a standard procedure, but if you will look in the ordinance and in Florida statutes, the distinct separation between the county administrator and the BOCC is pretty distinct. The BOCC has some stipulations where they can't directly interfere with county employees. There's several different things. We have actually posted that online for your reading. If we get a chance, we'll try to do a video on that too. What we're finding out is that videos go much faster and we can get you more information. This will also be the file for this will be uploaded to the Fire Drive. So you will be able to look at these full calendars. If you're going to kind of look at this screen and say, ooh, I'd like to see the rest of the calendar, you will be able to do that yourself by downloading the file off of the Fire Drive. Fire Drive is limited storage, so as things become less relevant, they will come off unless we decide to spend the money and put more storage on the Fire Drive. As of now, it's just a free program. So anyway, without further ado, this is what we found. This is by week, so it was interesting that we saw all of these meetings: Commissioner Hess, Nichols, Kemp, Messersmith, Thomas, right before the BOCC meeting. And this happens, if you look at the dates here, they were pulled by a weekly calendar view. It just keeps going. Here they are. It keeps going. And like I said, we didn't really look at the other stuff on the calendar. I believe there is one coming up that was actually highlighted, not by us, it was by someone in the county, so whether it was Mr. Edwards or somebody within the BOCC. This here is kind of when the budget started kicking off. You see Kelly Gray's budget development workshop, so and then you'll see this one a little bit. Here. This is the one, Wakulla County Projects discussion. Looks like it was in Tallahassee. Very interesting. Here's another one. This was actually, I believe this was when the animal shelter got to be a really hot topic. So kind of surprised not to see more stuff revolving around the shelter that week, but there wasn't. So maybe they had already spoken and had a plan. And it is September 16th. There's some economic development coordination going on in the morning. And there's the OCC meeting. Another one. So looks like he's sitting down with everybody. I mean, communication is good, right? But it just makes me wonder, the commissioners already have a pretty limited time frame to read their agendas. They get the draft agenda, which does not include the backup, I think about a week, maybe a week and a half, sometimes more than that, before the board meeting. So then what they wait on kind of is the full agenda, which comes out a couple of days, maybe on that Thursday before that Monday meeting. So it gives them about 4 or 5 days to read and digest. These things are huge. Sometimes they're over 500 pages or more. They used to send the vouchers with that, and they don't anymore. And I think that I would imagine it's because of the sheer volume, because our county has grown so much, and there's much, much more being paid, just as the nature of the business of the county. So those are available to you. To let you know, if you email Jessica Welch, who sends out those board agendas, you can get copies of those. She will send them to you. It's just not something they include, probably just due to the volume. So Anyway, that is it for today. This is the calendar. This came straight off the BOCC website. This is nothing fancy, nothing that you can't get yourself. I just went in and highlighted um, what calendars we did get. So with the red circle, so those are the ones that we have. So we had a pretty good track of knowing what's going on. That they're meeting right before the board meetings for half an hour. So just kind of makes you wonder. If you ever wondered why board meetings go so fast, if you'll look around at other counties and other municipalities and see how long their meetings last, if you've looked at how the consent agenda is approved, and if you just look at do some comparison, compare notes. Don't take our word for it by any means. That's not our goal. Um, they kind of move through it pretty quick, and this kind of explains why. Looks like they're getting a meeting, and the votes are already kind of made before they even set foot in the door. Is just what I see. So, if you haven't watched a board meeting, I encourage you to. It is like watching paint dry, but it affects each and every one of us. So, anyway, back to that. We do have an interesting this week here. I was thinking we didn't have the September 19th. Maybe that was the wrong one. Anywho, we will put this on the fire drive so you guys can take a look at it and have a great day.